So today we're going to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. It is now episode 31 of the series, and in the last episode, as you can see, we saw the scramble for Africa take place. We also saw more decolonization from this country here. We also saw like a conflict over here in Europe. It was a relatively small one, but nonetheless conflict. And that was like the major events and last episode. Oh yeah, and the Cyan country united with the Texan country. I'm pretty sure that happened last episode, because if not, I'm gonna look real stupid here. But whatever. Let's just get started with the video. First, we gotta have our daily Madagascar update. Now, a certain country wants a certain thing called revenge, and so the gold team is going to declare war on the dark purple team and pushing in here, but getting abruptly stopped because the dark purple team is stronger than the gold team. And then something of note is going to happen in this little skirmish over here. The light team is actually going to get involved and declare war on the dark purple team. And dark purple team, they weren't expecting this, so they fall back some of their troops over here. And in the end, they captured the capital of the dark purple team. So, the government of this country decided to surrender. Now, let's see how this peace treaty is going to turn out. And in this peace treaty, we see the full dismemberment of the dark purple country, which is now no longer with us, so we can erase its capital. And now, the green team looks cursed. Well, nothing I can do. The daily Madagascar update is over for today, because now we gotta get into the real content. Now, something to take note is that the Hexagon Alliance was specifically made for the scramble for Africa and combating the Star Alliance, which basically means that the Hexagon Alliance no longer has a use. So, it's not gonna go bye-bye, and it's gone. RIP Hexagon Alliance. You lasted 4-5-ish episodes, and now you're gone. RIP. But now we're gonna see some more economical alliance stuff happening now. By the way, hey, remember when the French Union was using missiles to genocide? Well, now the stronger countries now all of them have missiles. I just wanted to mention that real quick, like in case anyone forgot. But yeah, now let's see some economical alliance stuff happen. Now, this golden Mexican country, they fought hard in World War I, and in the end, then they got what they wanted, the independence of all these North American countries. And then now they see that some of them ain't looking so hot. Not like this country over here, which is cooked, the country that united with Texas, and this country over here. So they decide to propose a plan. They are gonna make an economical alliance and to help out all the other North American states that need a lot of help right now. And those countries are the Washington country. They probably need the biggest help out of anyone here. They used to have some land over here, but then Alaska took it from them, and that leaves them pretty weak. This purplish country, they also need some help because the land they got was pretty bad. And now, lastly, it's this cyanish country that is going to use their help over here. And that's it for the economical pact of the countries that come from the upper North America. That's it for these Central American countries, and only one of these is gonna join. It's gonna be, well, it's actually two. Well, this pink Nicaraguan team is gonna join, and this Western Nicaraguan team. Team. Why I say team? It's team, not team. But yeah, this Western Nicaraguan team is gonna join the economical pact of Mexico, which now leaves this country in a better spot than before. So good for them. Uh-oh. Now, what do you know? The red team is decolonizing their American territory again. And which area is gonna get decolonized now? A, the whole thing. B, the Guyanan area. C, the Ecuadorian area. Or D, the Venezuelan area. Now, I'll give you some time to guess in the comments. All right, you guess? Yes, it's gonna be the Guyanan area. This country will look like that. I actually really like their borders, so I hope nothing bad ever happens to this country. Foreshadowing. Now, I'll tell you guys something. The Welsh are also having a bit of decolonization issues. Specifically far worse in the southern Bolivian, Paraguayan areas of the giant Welsh Brazilian colony. And so the Welsh are actually gonna let this area go. Oh, because it's the area with the worst like stability. Like really wants to break away. And now since Wales is cool like that, they will actually let them go. The rest of the colonies are safe for now, but it's just this area that is going. So yeah, this is the area that Wales is gonna be giving away. Yup, it's really big. I think one of the second largest country fully in South America, behind the Lime Chile, of course. But yeah, now this country is gonna get independence. And so now we have a massive Bolivian or Paraguayan country. It's up to you whether this country is Bolivia or Paraguay. All I know is where their capital is gonna be. Their capital is gonna be right there. So yeah, that's it for decolonization for now. By the way, off topic, should I add an ideology layer for Wixo? Every Wixo has one, so I feel like it's about time that I get one. And so I'm asking you viewers in the comments, if you made it this far, type blimps are cool. And also answer if I should add an ideology layer to Wixo. Well, I'm completely okay if you guys say yeah. Yes. But I'm asking you if it's a good idea. It will make future events a lot easier, but I'm just saying. Okay, now back to video. Next up, we're gonna be seeing a purchasing of land here. Since Norway got this chunk of Scotland in the World War I peace treaty, Wales is kind of like, hey, could I have that? And Norway's like, no. But then, and the Welsh gave a pretty good deal for them to have this land. So in the end, the Norwegians are finally gonna hand it over to Wales, finally giving them full control over the British Isles, not including Ireland. So, good for them. Also, by the way, can we talk about the fact that the Dutch have literally done nothing since episode 5? That's canonically probably 800 years ago. 800 years ago of doing nothing. These guys are even more neutral than South India, Vedas' Wixo. These guys are the real Switzerland. That's all I'm saying. Next up, the Prussians are gonna be making a move that a certain someone might not like. What is that move, you may be asking? Well, Prussia is starting to make some naval landings over on the coast of Stockholm. They also invade this tiny chunk of Finland they still have, and they also invade Åland, in case anyone was wondering. And they managed to form a spearhead over, cutting in Stockholm in two, and in the end, the country falls over. And now, you would never guess what's incoming. Oh, well, what do you know? Russia fully annexes them. Well, that's just great. Well, no more Sweden, guys. I definitely did not do this because Wales was right there, and my tiny little brain got confused in case this was actually part of Wales or not. No, that's definitely not. Why? Now the Prussians, they aren't done just yet. There's still a country that they would like to give a visit to, and that is Denmark. Where Prussian troops crossed the border of Denmark, wanting to put an end to Long Denmark. R.I.P. Long Denmark. It was nice knowing you. Type F in the comment section for Long Denmark. They were never meant to be. But yeah, they move over and cut off the Danzig area, and over time, these soldiers flee over, and after being at sea for a while, they end up at Estonia, Latvia, out of all places. So Prussia's not gonna like that much that Estonia/Latvia is holding refugees in their country, but nothing they can do for now, as the Prussians continue to snake their way over through the Danish lands. And a certain somebody called Norway has had enough of this, as they don't want the Prussians and having an influential sphere battle over the area of the Baltic Sea. So you want to know what Norway is gonna do? They are going to invade Denmark as well. They always had a claim over the country since in the previous Kalmar Union, and they had full control over Denmark. And this area kind of caused the collapse of it in the first place. And Norway kind of wants that whole Kalmar Union powerful country back. So they are going to invade this country, capturing the Copenhagen area and capturing the capital of Denmark swiftly. The reason why all of this is happening so quickly for Norway is because basically Norway is way stronger than Prussia. Prussia is slowly gaining more strength. So, as the two sides start to meet at the intersection over here, they eventually decide to a peace treaty to divide up the country. But yeah, in future episodes you might see a growing dynamic here between the Norwegians and the Prussians. I wonder how that will turn out for them. Probably not good. Maybe good. Who knows? Now let's take a look at the peace treaty. And in this peace treaty we see that Prussia itself is going to gain this chunk of land while giving their puppet state access to the sea. The reason I gave land to their puppet state is because I didn't want the borders looking... I don't want border gore, okay? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And now the Norwegians, they are going to get the rest as no longer long Denmark. Right? So, well, yeah, that's it for a long time or F in the chat because I kind of like them, but nothing to do about it now. Right now, a growing influential sphere here over the Baltic Sea. I wonder how all that will turn out. Back in Korea, there's a bit of a thing happening over here with their puppet state. They kind of want to be let go. Like, they're like, okay, we get it. We lost World War One. Now can you let us go now? And Korea's like, no. And they're like, okay, we're gonna rebel if you keep this up. Oh, no, you won't. Yes, we will. And now riots are happening over this country now. And Korea's like, all right. You can have your independence, jeez. And everyone here is like, hooray! So now let's take a look at this treaty. And that's what it looks like. This country is finally set free after World War One, but the only problem is that almost no one is living here. So that's a future issue that we're gonna have to deal with. But yeah, that'll do it for today's episode of What If Civilization Started Over. Please do leave a like and subscribe, smash the notification bell, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye!